I mean, transgenic technology is obviously very powerful technology and allows you to do some interesting things. But the really dramatic changes that you're going to see in crop improvement aren't necessarily going to come from finding a gene in a different organism and bringing it into a new organism. Things like yield, stress tolerance, drought tolerance. There's two aspects of these traits, these characteristics that are going to make them very amenable to genomic technology. The first being that they're extremely complex traits. They are often involving very complex networks of metabolic processes that can't be just simply cloned in a couple of genes and moved from one place to another. You're going to need to move the entire sort of genetics along. And really, so at the end of the day, it's breeding. It's still breeding, but using genomics to be able to take a much closer look at a much more complex trait than you could possibly do with conventional breeding. So that complexity is one thing that as to why they're investing in it. The second thing is that those traits are going to come within the indigenous genomics, the genetics that are available within the crop. They're not necessarily going to come from a different organism, and even if you were to find them there, they may not be applicable. So those two things are really what's sort of driving the genomic technology investment being done by most companies.